Now, there is nothing worse than heading out on the same route for the 7th time in a week. Yeah, slogging up those same uninspiring hills, only to make it home and not even remember what ride you've been on.
Well, funny you say that, Hank, because I am a culprit of this. So today we're going to show you how to plan a training loop that isn't going to be boring and it's going to benefit your training.
Oh, sounds good, Manon, but I've
Ready?
already done my ride.
Well, you're going on another one.
What?
Come on, we're in Wales, we need to explore. Come on, let's go.
I mean, this has got to be inspiring, Manon. 2nd ride in a day? What? Manon, what is up with this? Take me to Wales, it's pissing rain.
Yeah, I know, it happens sometimes. If you're used to riding in your local area, you've probably done every loop countless times. But don't let this put you off. The best way to plan a training loop is to have lots of options. So some downhill, some uphill, some lanes.
Oh, I like the sound of that. Yeah, what we definitely suggest you do is you have 3 or 4 loops. They can be nice and small and they should cross over each other. This way you can pack them full of variety. So like Manon says, a few uphill punchy climbs, a few fast ascents, and you can also add those long flat roads that Manon loves. This will help spice things up.
Come on, Hank.
Oh, come on, Manon!
An app like Komoot is great if you're new to the area or you just want to find some fresh tarmac. You can then save your loop and upload it to your head unit until you get familiar with the route. Try and mix it up in the settings as well, taking in some of the quieter city streets and the rest on the country roads. Or why not incorporate some gravel to keep it interesting? Give each route a name. This could be based on how you felt on the ride, a climb or a descent.
Manon, so you've done the route, where are we going?
Well, we're in Wales, Hank, so I've got a cracking loop planned. We're going to head down by the sea, get some nice scenery, then a few little climbs and some gravel.
A bit of gravel?
Yeah.
Oh, I cannot wait. Are you going to chuck a caveat stock with the Welsh cakes?
Hopefully, yes.
And you can teach me some of these place names as well, that might help.
Yeah, you need to learn.
Let's go, shall
Right.
we? So you've done your research and you found your 3 or 4 loops, but how do you put these loops into your training?
Well, you can use these loops to incorporate them into your training, but it doesn't mean you have to ride them the same way. By having 3 or 4 different loops, you can mix it up, ride them a few different ways.
Yeah, I guess if you're short of time, you can choose 2 loops that go together to make sure you're back on time, or you just fancy an easy ride. Well, that way you can choose the loop with the least amount of elevation. I guess the benefit to all this is that you're not riding the same old loop. You've got that variety in there and you keep it nice and entertaining and fun. So you think?
But you don't need to ride them the same way. You can change direction, mix it up. The ride will look completely different from the other direction.
Do you know what? It's so true you say that, because every time I ride a different loop the other way around, it feels like a whole different loop.
Yeah, actually, I think I've ridden this way before. Should we turn around, go the other way?
I'm like a goldfish, Manon, so...
Other way.
All right, come in. By using this method, you can easily structure your training to keep it nice and interesting. Maybe doing a loop with loads of hill reps, or cherry picking those flat roads so you can work on those aero positions. I know you like doing those.
I do. By doing this, training won't seem so boring and you won't pick up any bad habits that repetitive training might encourage.
Yeah, we would definitely suggest though you create a training diary. Now you can do this online on your phone, or you can go old school and use an old-fashioned pen and paper. Now what I would do is write down your times on those loops or down specific roads or up climbs, but if you have a power meter, well then you can write down your power. That way it will ensure that you can keep track of your progress. Yeah, my progress right now isn't too good, so wow.
Mine's actually going pretty well. Yeah.
We'll glass
Power's going up. Don't just keep your newfound training loop to yourself. Share it with your friends and challenge them. Whether you're riding together or solo, you could see if they could beat your time around the loop, or see how many times they can do the loop in an hour.
Yeah, or another good one is you can head out together, but go off in opposite directions and then race each other to the start. The great thing about having these short loops is that you can choose the length and you can mix it up every single ride. Right, race you back to the start. You go that way, I'll go this way. All right. Yeah!
I beat it. I won! Come on, Hank! What time do you call this?
I mean, that was an interesting loop.
Coffee's on you. Ooh. I hope this video has given you some fresh thoughts on training in your local area and from keeping you bored, but also improving the quality of your training.
Yeah, have you guys got any tips that help you choose some really cool, exciting loops? Then why don't you let us know in that comment section below.
Loser gets the coffee?
Yeah, about
Should we head to the cafe? Because I am quite thirsty.
It's not the first time she's beaten me.